All right, basic class, let's go. Front position. Every bow. Have a seat on the floor, feet crossed, eyes closed, relax. Back's nice and straight, heads up. Open your eyes, stand up position. Now, I'm going to do the same thing I did yesterday. If you were there yesterday, awesome. We had a fun class yesterday. Today I'm going to do sort of the same thing because I know certain kids take different classes different days. We're going to do a little bit of practice, but today we're going to learn how to use the foam sword more effectively. So that way when we come back and we get back to sword sparring, we'll have a better idea of maybe how to block and how to strike and how to defend ourselves with the foam sword during our foam sword sparring matches. Cool? Sweet. Every bow. Let's warm it up. Hands by your side. Jumping jacks. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Stop down push-ups. Starting up in the air. Remember, if you need to, set yourself up first, right? So again, lay on the ground. Do not go to sleep. No nap time. So you lay on the ground, and you take your hands, and think about if you were going to push open a door. You put your hands in a comfortable position, right here, underneath your shoulders, underneath your arms, toes on the floor, straighten your legs out, and from there, push your whole body, make sure your knees off the floor, push your whole body up off the ground, and this is your starting position. Ready? Down and up. 1, down and up. 2, down and up. 3, down and up. 4, down and up. 5, down and up. 6, down and up. 7, down and up. 8, down and up. 9, down and up. 10 on your backs. 4 sit-ups. Feet stuck to the floor. Hands on your legs. Ready. Down and up. 1. If this is too easy, put your hands across your body. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Down and up. 6. Down and up. 7. Down and up. 8. Down and up. 9. Down and up. 10. And everybody stand back up. Hands by your side. Jumping jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Stop. Down. Push-ups again. This time, set yourselves up. Back straight. Ready. Down and up. 1. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Down and up. 6. Down and up. 7. Down and up. 8. Down and up. 9. Down and up. 10 on your backs. This time for leg raises. So get feet up, hands on the ground, legs straight. Try as best you can to keep your back on the floor. And if you need to bend your knees a little bit, you can. But the most important part is keeping your back on the ground. Ready? Down and up. 1. Down and up. 2. Down and up. 3. Down and up. 4. Down and up. 5. Down and up. 6. Down and up. 7. Down and up. start running in place, just like this. I'm gonna keep my hands up on guard. And when I say move, we're gonna set our stance in a good half move stance. And just to start off, I want to see 2 front knuckle punches right to the face. Hands up on guard, and then back to running, keeping those hands right up on guard. So ready? Start running. Hands up in front. Ready? Move. Set your stance. Eight-a. Back to running. Move. Eight-a. Back to running. Maybe try to switch feet each time. Move. Set your stance on the other side. Eight-a. Back to running. Move. Eight-a. Now, I want to see you guys do combination 6 with me. Ready? Hands up on guard. Ready? So again, you have to set your stance and then perform the technique if you remember it. Like I said, it's a memory use. Ready? Keep running. Combination 6. Go! From ball kick, 8-a, cross and cover, and then back up to running in place, hands up on guard. Ready? Combination 6 again. Go! 8-a, cross and cover, back to running. And next technique, combination 7. Ready? Hands up on guard. Try to remember it. Which one is that? Combination 7. Set your stance. Hands up. Go. Step forward. Lean out of the way. Right leg comes up for that side kick. 8-a. And then back to running in place. Ready? Hands up. Combination 7. Go. 8-a. Cross and cover. Back to running. Ready? Combination 6. Go. 8-a. Back to running. Combination 7. Go. 8-a. All right, good job, guys. Line up. Shake it off. Whew. There's a lot. Front position. Everybody bow. Now, I'm going to take a nap. You guys go do some laps. I'm kidding. No, that was a joke. It was a bad joke. Everybody bow on the seat. Butterfly stretch. Grab your ankles. Hold your feet in. You're going to grab your toes. Bounce your legs up. And from here, after you bounce your legs out for a little bit, grab your ankles, and then you're going to take your elbows, put your elbows on top of your knees, and push down. Your goal is to eventually get your legs to the floor. Again, that's the goal. Bounce back out again. Frontal stretch to the right side. Left foot steps over. Right hand's on the claw. Head down to your toes. Go. I'm waiting. Very good. Sit up, grab your knee, pull it in. So hi everyone, how's your day going? Now this month, we have a new word of the month. The word of the month this month is loyalty. A strong sense of support or allegiance. Let me ask you guys a question. Who in your life do you feel a strong sense of support and or allegiance to? You guys are a little bit older. Some of you guys are like in 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. Some of you guys might be like in 1st or 2nd. But who do you feel a strong sense of, who do you have a good, strong relationship with? Now you could have a relationship with a number of people. You have relationships with your parents, a good relationship with your parents. You have a good relationship with your aunts and uncles or your cousins. You have a really strong relationship with a friend. You have a really strong friendship. So I want you guys to think for a second, who are you loyal to, and who is that person that is loyal back to? It's a two-way street. You can't just be loyal one direction. Otherwise, you get taken advantage of. You don't like it. Or I should say, it's not necessarily a guarantee, but you can. You don't want to be taken advantage of, but you could. If it's not a two-way street. So one-way street, it's kind of one side. It's not a good thing. Sit up, Milligan. I want you guys to think, who is somebody that you feel they, as that saying goes, they have your back. They support you with your decisions. They make sure that you're a happy individual. They comfort you when something might not go well. But then also the same is true in reverse. You support them in some of their decisions. You you comfort them if something doesn't necessarily go the way that they were expecting it to, and maybe they feel a little upset about it. Who is that person in your life where it's a two-way street? It goes back and forth. You support them, they support you. Now I want you guys to think. Right? Here's the crazy part. This is why I love human beings. How did that happen? How did that become a thing? How did you being person A and this other person being person B, how did person A and person B get to be that way? It's a tricky question if you think about it. Like you met somebody in the sandbox one day, you're like, you're my best friend now. Is that how it works? I mean, I don't think it works that way. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've been in first, second, and third grade. So, like 12 years, 22 years. Ooh, I'm old. All right, we should down your toes, or I should say down your knees. But how is loyalty created? How did that become a thing? Think about it. And if you guys can, email me, or DM me on Instagram, or Facebook, or TikTok, or Twitter, or ANN if that's still a thing. I know, now I'm showing my age. But leave me a message with how does loyalty happen? How does it get created? I'm curious as to your guys' answers. I'd like to know what you guys think creates loyalty between one another. Switch directions, reach down to your left side, or your right side, excuse me. And back down to the middle. Very good, bring it in, shake it off. Ooh, stand up, front position. All right. Quick set of basics, but I want you guys to try to pay close attention to the types of basics that we're doing and what I said we were going to be working on today. Ooh, sequence. Ready? Front position. Right foot out, elbows by the numbers. 1, bow. 2, 3, 8 side. Back up. Ready. One more time. 1, bow. Stand back up. 2, down by your side. Big X block over your head. 3, 8 side. You want to see 3 front and knuckle punches right to the, actually sorry, I want to see just 1 front and knuckle punch to the face first. Ready? 1 front punch to the face. Move, 8 side. 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 Good. Now keep your fist upside down in that elbow position, and now do a back to knuckle punch to the face. Now, avoid doing this. You want to avoid going like this motion. You're not lifting your arm up, and you're not lifting your elbow up and then letting your arm drop. You're pushing everything out at the same time. Think about it, right? You wouldn't push a door open like this, nor would you push a door open like this. If you were going to push a door open, you'd push it open like this. It's the same motion as pushing a door open, except you're keeping your hand upside. Ready? Turn your body. Move! 8 side! 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 Now do a palm heel. This is even more like pushing a door open. Ready? So again, just drive that hand forward from your side. All you have to do is just shape your hand into the correct strike, turn it over to facing the right direction, and then push it straight forward. But all that has to happen while you're driving your hand forward. There's a little bit of a lot of stuff that's going on. A little bit of a lot of stuff. I don't know. Ready? Try it. Move! 8 side! 1 palm. Move! 8 side! Move! 8 side! Move! All right, this time I want to see a hammer strike. Sometimes we do shoot those where we have to bring our hand up by your ear and strike out in front. This time, keep your fist closed and strike to the temple. Now the temple, if you don't know where that is, here's your ear, here's your eyeball. The temple's in between those two spots. Cool? Cool. A little bit of anatomy for you. Ready? Chamber it up. Hammer strike right to the side of the head, right to the temple. Ready? Move! Aisa! Other hand comes up. Swing it around, and as you're swinging it around, you're pulling the right hand back as you extend out your left hand. Outside. Very good. Ready? Chamber it up. Move! Aisa! Other hand comes up. Move! Aisa! Right hand comes up. Move! Aisa! The left hand up. Move! Aisa! Move! Aisa! Move! Aisa! Remember to see a back fist inside of the face. So we're going to chamber your hand up across your neck, bring your arm up, and extend it out in front of you. Again, we've talked before about the imaginary line. I know I disappeared off camera. I exited camera left. Now I'm appearing back screen. We've talked about that imaginary line. In this case, it's real. We've talked about that imaginary line that goes right down the body that divides the body in half perfectly. This is called the axis of symmetry. I have the same strikes, the same targets on one side of my body as I do on the other side of my body. But all of my strikes want to hit the target, but go through the target and not stop on the target. There is a difference. And I'll show you what I mean, actually. Ready? There's no base to this, as you guys can see. It's very light. It weighs like 20 pounds, maybe less. If I hit, because obviously, as you guys can see, there's what's called the diameter, the radius. I think I did that right. That's the circumference. That's the diameter. I don't know. Anyway, but we obviously have a thing that has a plastic part in the middle, and then there's a good solid amount of foam that goes all along the outside. I don't just want to tap the fabric on the top. I don't just want to hit my target like this. I don't want to, see? When I do my hammer strike, I don't want to stop and only hitting the surface of my target. I want to take my hand and where the target is, I want to put my hand there instead, and two objects can't occupy the same spot. See what I mean? My fist replaced where the target was. I'll show you that again. Ready? Look. I want my strike to stop right here. Ready? See? But I can't do that if I can't strike through my target. I can't stop my hand here if I'm stopping it out here. Notice, nothing happened. It didn't fall over. But why? This is a really strong strike. And it did nothing. Well, I need to make sure that I'm striking through my target. So that's what I want you guys to do. Make sure that you guys stop on the imaginary line and instead of stopping next to the imaginary line. Ready? Chamber it up. Move. Aisa. I know, there's a lot of explanation. Other hand comes up. Move. Aisa. Right hand up. Move. Aisa. Move. Aisa. Move. Aisa. Move. Aisa. Very good. Shake it off. Now I want to do one last strike. It's called a reverse hand. Ready? Bring your hand up across your neck. Extend your fist out in front of you. And you're going to strike with the same side of your hand, but your fist is turned over. So ready? Bring it up across your neck. Stop out in front. Other hand goes up across your neck. Stop out in front. Ready? Bring it up. Move. Aisa. It's called a reverse hammer. So you have a hammer and reverse it. Chamber it up. Move. Aisa. 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 Move. Aisa. Move. Aisa. Now, let's do a couple kicks real fast. Ready? We'll start with a front ball kick. Right foot back, left foot forward. And again, make sure that your toes are facing the same direction. If you have some sort of rug or carpet where you can stand on the corner of that rug, great, because then you can have one foot going on the perimeter of the rug going across, and the other side, your other foot can go on the perimeter of the rug going up and down. So you have like a marker. Hands up on guard. When I say move, bring your leg up. Front ball kick, bring it back. Step back down. Ready? Move. Aisa. 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 Switch sides. Right foot forward, left foot back, hands up on guard. Same thing. Bring your left leg up first. Snap the kick out front, bring it back, step back down. Ready? Move! 8 side. 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 Very good. Now, we're going to jump into the 8-point blocking system. We have a little bit of time left. So, 8-point blocking system, real quick for me. Ready? 1, 8 side. 2, 8 side. 3, 8 side. 4, 8 side. 5, 8 side. 6, 8 side. 7, 8 side. 8, 8 side. Very good. Now, hold. Ready? In reverse. 8, 8 side. 7, 8 side. 6, 8 side. 5, 8 side. 4, 8 side. 3, 8 side. 2, 8 side. 1, 8 side. Very good, guys. Front position. Now, hopefully you guys can find something. Whether it be, and actually, you know what? Give me 2 seconds. Be right back. Now, there's a simple way to make some household items into, and I don't mean weapons in the traditional sense of like, I'm gonna beat someone up with this. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean this as a training tool. For instance, when we use the foam blockers in the studio, right? This is not something that you can do a lot of damage with. There's a lot of foam padding to this. It doesn't hurt at all. You guys have done sword sparring before. It's actually a lot of fun. It's kind of like a pillow fight. Well, you don't have one of these at home, but there is a certain way to hold it, and there's a certain way to strike with it. So what I want to do today, and even how to block with it. So what I want to do with you guys today is we're going to actually go over how to use the blockers effectively. Problem is, you don't have them at home. Well, 1, use your imagination, like SpongeBob said. 2, you kind of have something that's similar. You could either go outside and grab a stick. It's like roughly this long. Basically the length of your arm, maybe a little bit smaller. Or you have like, one of those dust thingies. If you have like a wiffle ball bat or a baseball bat works. The other thing that works too is the, you know how like sometimes when you guys wrap presents for Christmas and you have those long brown cardboard tubes that the wrapping paper is wrapped around, you can use that as well. So pretty much anything that's sort of long and cylindrical, it works. What I want to try and teach you guys today is how to use the sword effectively, use the foam sword effectively, and how to block and strike with it. So, during the basic segment, we went over 3 hammer strikes and reverse hammer strikes. Well, a lot of our strikes with the blockers are exactly that. We use hammer strikes and we use reverse hammer strikes. It's just how smoothly you throw those strikes. I'll show you guys what I mean. So the way you guys hold the swords is you have one hand all the way at the top, the other hand all the way at the bottom. Actually, you have a little bit of space in here too. The hand that's on the top is the striking hand. The other hand that's on the bottom is not really the striking hand. It's more like the lever hand, the lever hand. This side offers a lot of control. If I only have one hand, you guys can see, actually I'll grab something a little bit bigger so you guys can see. I have less control. I can't stop it as effectively. You guys can see, this is not real by the way. This is very shiny plastic. you guys can see that it's very difficult for me to stop on a dime because it's too heavy, it's very long. So what I need is the other hand to help stop and control the attack. So that way I don't swing too far through, and I can always keep the blocker up on guard in front of me. Now, you're going to put the blocker in your right hand, grabbing all the way towards the top of the weapon, whatever it is, right? If you're using Mr. Clean's favorite tool, if you're using like a Swiffer duster or anything like that, grab about, actually there's a way to measure this too, ready? Start at the bottom, 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hands up, okay? And then the other hand can be all the way down at the bottom. So 3 hands up, other hand down at the bottom, and then you're gonna have control over your feather duster. From here, you're gonna start with your right hand up on guard. I just want you guys to do 1 hammer strike with the other hand by your side, and I type this, ready? So again, chamber it up by your ear, hammer strike to the side of the head. Then bring it across, reverse hammer strike to the side of the head. Let's reset. Hands up on guard. Oh, hand and head by your side. Chamber up your right hand, hammer, reverse hammer. Now, I want you to do the exact same motion again. Hammer, reverse hammer, but this time, the other hand's going to be attached, but it's not going to be really doing anything. Let it kind of be a part of the strikes without actually trying to like do very much with it. Just let it be there. Because this hand needs to know what it's doing before you can actually start doing something with it. So again, chamber it up by your ear, hammer strike to the side of the head, and then chamber up across your head, and then reverse hammer strike. Now, 1, 2, allow this hand to grab a little bit more firmly, and as you go to strike forward, make this hand sort of stop the strike. Stop, rechamber, and as you go to strike through, stop with the other hand. You see what I'm saying? So from here, you can go hammer, reverse hammer, and then you can even go down low. Hammer, reverse hammer. So you can go head, head, ribs, ribs. But everything always comes back to that right hand doing the chamber for the strike. The only thing that's different is that the other hand's kind of there to support. So when you guys do these strikes, you go hammer, reverse hammer, so all with your right hand, and then again, hammer, reverse, reset. Now, a couple things. Don't break anything in the house. If you are using some sort of a football bat or something like, I don't know, if you're using like a broom that has a handle this long, don't be near any lamps or windows or anything. I don't want you guys breaking anything in the house. Get into a nice open area, and if you can't find an open area, then you can still practice the strikes just with 1 hand in the empty-handed position. Hammer, reverse hammer. Ready? So again, grab your sword, chamber up, hammer, rechamber, reverse hammer. Back up on guard. Now on guard would be in front of you like this. Okay? The other thing that we need to know how to do is how to block effectively. And the way that works is we're not going to do like number 1 block or number 2 block. Instead, you're going to treat this like your forearm. You see what I mean? All you're going to do is bring the sword across, blocking to your right side or blocking to your left side. So you can go hammer strike up high, reverse hammer strike down low, block, almost like a number 1 block, block to your right, block to your left. And then you go reverse hammer strike across, hammer strike to your ribs, block to your left, block to your right. And follow me again with your right hand, hammer, chamber up across, reverse hammer down low, come back up, block to your right, block to your left, chamber back up, reverse hammer with your right, rechamber, hammer down low with your right, and then with your and then going to your left side, block across to the right to the left side, and then block across to the left side. So let's do that again. Ready? Up on guard, chamber it up, hammer strike to the side of the head, rechamber, reverse hammer strike to the ribs, block up to the right, block up to the left, rechamber across your neck, reverse hammer strike to the side of the head, rechamber, hammer strike to the side of the ribs, and then again, blocking to the left, blocking to the right. Now there's one last block that we can throw in there. And that is called a roof block. Now real quick, ready with me? 5, 6, get used to that, ready? 5, 6, one more time, ready? 5. But now the sword's on my hand. You guys see how the sword is now over my head? I don't want to block the sword with my arm because, well, if it was a real sword, I'd cut my arm off. Instead, use the blocker or use the feather duster again. Block over your head with, again, the other hand underneath. So again, that same position. Just bring your arm up for that number 5 block. And then bring your left hand up for a number 6 block. See? You're still doing a number 5 block with your right, but your left hand's on the bottom of the sword. And then rechamber, block up with the number 6 block with your left. But again, the blocker is the side that's actually like between you and the attack, not your arm. You see the difference? So again, block with your number 5 block, blocking over your head, rechamber, block up with your number 6 block. Now, you guys, I want you to take those 6 movements. The hammer and reverse hammer that can go either high or low. The blocking to your right, the blocking to your left, and then your 5 block and 6 block. And I want you guys to work on putting different combinations of strikes together, kind of like what we just did in the beginning. So I'm here, I can go block to the, I can do a hammer strike up high, reverse hammer strike down low, block up over my head. I can even come straight down to the top of the head, and then I can rechamber, come back down to the side, rechamber, come back up high, and then I can do a number 6 block with my left hand as I bring my hand up, and I just block up with my hand as the blocker is between me and the attack. So I want you guys to try, as best you can, to come up with your own variation of a set of basics that you guys can practice and work on. So when we do come back, you guys will have something that you've been working on that you can use in your sparring matches. Cool? Front position. Everybody bow. Have a seat on the floor, feet crossed, eyes closed. Relax, back's nice and straight. Open your eyes, stand up in position. Excellent work today, guys. Everybody bow. Last dismiss. Look forward to talking to all of you guys later.